Congresswoman Cruz for 5 minutes questioning.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Secretary, for being here today. As you know, Texas is one of 3 states that grows and mills sugarcane. And I'm proud to say that in my district, Texas 15, which is deep South Texas, where McAllen, Texas is, the sugar industry provides good jobs, and it provides economic opportunity and growth for our community. Unfortunately, it has been incredibly challenging for our sugar mills in our area due to the lack of water. This is in large part caused by the 1944 water treaty with Mexico. Are you familiar with that water treaty?
I'm not specifically familiar with that specific treaty. I'm familiar with the water.
Let me share with you how important this treaty is. This treaty, and under this treaty, Mexico is supposed to give United States farmers 350,000 acre-feet of water every year. Mexico has failed to do this. I'm proud to tell you that I stand with my farmers and ranchers and have worked in a bipartisan manner to pass a House resolution that had overwhelming bipartisan support. And what that House resolution did was ask Mexico to give us our water that is so deeply, deeply needed. We are in the 4th year of a current 5-year cycle where Mexico is deficient over 760,000 acre-feet of water. This is simply unacceptable, and it's causing lots of harm and hurt to our farmers and ranchers in our area. Given the current water situation, the farmers, that's really out of our farmers' control, we are suffering right now deficiencies in water, which is basically having the farmers sow less crop than what they are able to send. What I'm asking you to do today is to help us in South Texas, help our farmers and ranchers, because our sugar mill companies in South Texas are saying that due to this lack of water, they're going to have to close. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about knowing that there are sugar mills in South Texas that are about to close due to this lack of water?
Well, I think it's important for us to have a focus on this issue of water, not just specifically for the sugar mills, but for farmers and ranchers and producers across the United States, and particularly in the western part of the U.S. It's one of the reasons why we established our Western Water Initiative, which I probably should make sure your staff is aware of, if they aren't already, which is really focused on sustaining agricultural productivity, taking a look at ways in which we can protect both surface water and groundwater, restoring rangelands and forest lands in terms of water utilization, and responding to disruptions.
I'm going to reclaim my time,
Sure.
Mr. Secretary, because it's such an important issue. And like my colleague across the aisle said, we don't want to play partisan politics with our farmers and ranchers. Food security is national security. And I would like your commitment to stand with me and our farmers and ranchers and meet with and talk with Secretary Blinken about Mexico's lack of abiding to the 1944 treaty. Can I have your commitment to stand with the ranchers and farmers and speak to Secretary Blinken about this treaty?
I'm happy to take a look and learn more about this and get back to you, Congresswoman. I think that's fair.
Thank you.